Hey everybody, it's Ramadan.
Let's round up.
It's Ramadan Roundup. It's Ramadan Roundup. It's Ramadan Roundup. Ramadan Roundup with Ilyas Duck. Let's go!
It's Storytime!
Oh, let's get started. Oh, welcome to another episode of Storytime with Grandpapa Duck. I'm Grandpapa Duck, and I love telling stories to kids like you. Are you ready for a story today? Great, because I'm ready to tell a story. I've already taken my nap. Kids, today's story is about wonder. It's about wondering where Allah is. Have any of you ever questioned where Allah is? That's a good question. Do you think you could see Allah like you could see me on your screen right now? No, we can't see Allah like that. We see Allah in many different other ways. And that's what the boy in this story finds out. It's an adventure-filled storybook of discovery and a profound realization. Let's get started. Ilyas and Duck Search for Allah, written by Omar S. Khawaja and illustrated by Leo Antolini. Let's get started. One night, Ilyas snuggled into bed and thanked Allah for his mother, father, and best friend Duck. Then, as he slowly drifted to sleep, Ilyas began to wonder, where is Allah? Early the next morning, Duck noticed Ilyas in the backyard, staring up at the sky. What are you looking at? Asked Duck. I'm looking for Allah, replied Ilyas. So Duck walks back into the house, goes into the toy chest, and comes out with something in his hand and says, Here, try these binoculars. They help you see things that are far away. Ilyas looked through the binoculars, but all he could see were a few puffy clouds and a plane flying by. You won't see Allah with those binoculars, said the hoopoe, sitting on a branch of a tree nearby. What do you mean? Asked Ilyas. But the hoopoe didn't answer. It just flew away. Maybe we need to be closer to the sky to see Allah, suggested Duck. Ilyas agreed. So they put on their backpacks and climbed to the peak of the tallest mountain. That's where they saw. What do you think they saw? Was it Allah? Let's find out. They saw an alpine ibex. We're looking for Allah, said Ilyas. Do you know where we can find him? Yes, replied the longhorn goat. Allah's all around us. He made the mountains as tall as can be, but you can't see Allah like you can see me. What do you mean? Asked Ilyas. But the hoopoe didn't answer. He just trotted away. Maybe Allah's somewhere in the ocean, suggested Duck. Ilyas agreed. So they put on their scuba gear and dove to the bottom of the deepest ocean. That's where they saw. What do you think they saw? Let's find out. An anglerfish. We're looking for Allah, said Ilyas. Do you know where we can find him? Yes, replied the sharp-toothed fish. Allah's all around us. He gave me gills so I can breathe. But you can't see Allah like you can see me. What do you mean? Asked Ilyas. But the anglerfish didn't answer. It just swam away. Maybe Allah's in a rainforest, suggested Duck. Ilyas agreed. So they put on their safari outfits and hiked into the warm and wet rainforest. That's where they saw. What do you think they saw? Let's find out. A mandrill. We're looking for Allah, said Ilyas. Do you know where we can find him? Yes, replied the colorful monkey. Allah's all around us. He gave me these colors that make me unique. But you can't see Allah like you can see me. What do you mean? Asked Ilyas. But the mandrill didn't answer. It just swung away. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, ha, ha. Silly monkey. Maybe Allah's in outer space, suggested Duck. Ilyas agreed. So they climbed into their rocket ship and blasted off to space. That's where they saw. What do you think they saw? Let's find out. They saw millions of stars in space and the beautiful Earth below. That's where we live. We live on Earth. Wow, this is amazing, exclaimed Ilyas. It sure is, replied Duck. But where is Allah? I think I know the answer, replied Ilyas. Now I understand what all those animals were trying to tell us about Allah. What do you mean? Asked Duck. Well, Duck, Allah's the one who made the universe and everything else that you see, from the mountains to the oceans, even you and me. But we can't see Allah the same way I can see you. We see Allah through all His creations, and through them we believe Allah to be true. That night, Ilyas lay in bed smiling. He had learned that Allah's signs were all around him. Then he closed his eyes and fell fast asleep. And so did Duck. The end. Well, that was such an exciting story, wasn't it, kids? I hope you enjoyed it. Now it's time for me to go read another great book, the Quran. It's amazing. But before we go, there is one thing that we need to do, given that it's Ramadan and all, and I think you know this. That's right. It's the Ramadan jingle. Do you know it by now? Great. I can use some help. You ready? Say it with me. There's no room for meanness, only goodness in Ramadan. And when a good deed is done, the reward for it is multiplied. Not just once or twice, not 3 times nor 4, but many, 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 many times more. Ho ho! That was fun. You guys are great. Thank you so much, everyone. Watch again next time, kids. Next week at the same time on the same channel. Assalamu alaikum and Ramadan Mubarak.